Hi friends, my name is Puneet Prakash and I run a company by the name CityLink, which is a tech-enabled trucking company. We are doing trucking within the city primarily. Today I wish to share with you the inbound logistic challenge in a manufacturing parlance, and how at CityLink we have developed an effective tech solution around it. So, friends, while manufacturing has evolved around sound practices like Kaizen, JIT, Lean, etc., and today, obviously, more so around data driven approaches, inbound logistics, the supplier to plant connection, has always been a neglected area with a plethora of inefficiencies around it. So, today's distributed manufacturing system is a summation of many parts, and all of these parts need to sync up to get the produce off the production line. You have component suppliers, sub-assembly manufacturers, processing stores, etc. All of them, they need to sync up pretty much in real time, and the vital link connecting all of them is the transportation system. The transportation system today is run either by the manufacturer or it is left to the supplier. Either ways, it has been observed that it is highly inefficient, which impacts the planned production runs, and also, that obviously impacts the costs, the resulting costs from there. Now, these efficiencies are both within and outside of the system. In a self-driven system, which is the manufacturing plant is running themselves, various buyers within the system, they work in complete isolation with the sole objective of making the components, sub-assemblies, etc. available to plant in time. Hence, the planning and execution of the transport system around it is pretty much done in silos. So, where the vehicle utilization or the efficiencies around it is missed completely. Externally, now if you look at the external side of it, the supplier indiscipline, more so the absence of real-time information, etc., that a particular supplier has held back your vehicle, leads to a tremendous amount of inefficiency and resulting costs within that system. So, let's look at the supplier-led system where the manufacturing plant has left it to its suppliers to supply the sub-assemblies or the components, etc. There, the plant is dependent completely on the supplier's efficiency of getting the produce into their premises, and that results into a lot of cost inadequacies, which get baked into the costing which the plant has agreed with the supplier. So while the supplier decides the cost at which he would supply a particular component or would do a manufacturing job, let's say a sub-assembly, or would do a processing job, he would have baked in all those inefficiencies of at his end into the cost of that service or cost of that particular component or sub-assembly. So, all in all, whether it is as I had said, whether it is a plant-driven process or plant-driven system, or it is externally driven by the supplier, either way, it is a highly inefficient system which is today is in practice. We have had these experiences at our organization where we have worked over time with various manufacturers, and we have seen some of them up and close. And that is what CityLink has tried to do. It has tried to evolve a solution around these kinds of inefficiencies which today plague the manufacturing world. And we are pleased to share with you that we have a pretty effective system which is a summation of both the physical part of it, that is the trucking, so the quality vehicles on road, and experienced qualified drivers to handle them, as well as a technology which kind of becomes the nerve center of that entire physical part, is together is what is something which has been made up as a whole and a complete solution for the manufacturing side. In my next meeting, or continuing in this, I would be dwelling more on that as to what the solution entails for us, for the manufacturing side, as to how it brings in requisite efficiencies and makes it a better system for all of us. Thank you, friends.